Yeah, there you are.
Hi, Pastor Joe.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I can only see your eyes.
If sentiment counts for anything, I, like all good Americans, have always proudly supported our troops. Though I'm sure the brave men and women who've served our country appreciate my witty bumper sticker, I'd never really stopped to consider the difference between sentiment and action. And when Pastor Joe let me listen in on his Skype conversation with a former military family from St. John's, I learned that action can be as simple as just being available.
When we'd have people over, we always had kind of in our minds what was the appropriate amount of time to have a gathering of people. You know, like 3 or 4 hours or something like that. And Bethany and Nathan would come over. And one of the things that we noticed is they kept staying at our house. Times when Melanie and I would look at each other and know, this is probably time to go. And they'd want to stay. And they'd sit on our couch and they'd just talk, and it seemed like the couch became a part of them. And I asked them, you seem to really enjoy yourself, why is it? And I remember what Nathan said to me is, just for a little while, I didn't have to remember my rank.
Before my visit to St. John's, I had some pretty strong opinions of what it would be like. Opinions that were quickly proven incorrect, as tends to happen when one engages instead of judging from afar. And I'm forever thankful to Pastor Joe and the entire community of St. John's for opening my mind up to new perspectives.
There are all kinds of stories about people from so many different backgrounds who sometimes you wonder, are we going to be able to communicate? Are we going to be able to connect? And I think it's a God thing, and it's also a testimony to the kind of people that we have at St. John's. I am taught in this equation. I'm not the one who's bringing the vast knowledge from my Lutheran seminary education. It's that the breadth of these experiences it comes together, and I learn also.
St. John's is a real-life example of deep roots and why communities of faith are still relevant. However, this is real life, not a fairy tale. It's time to turn sentiment into action so that the Southwestern Washington Synod can continue supporting the vital work of places like St. John's Lutheran Church in Lakewood, Washington. I hope you'll join me in supporting Deep Roots New Life.